Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Today I want to come at you with a little bit of a new product alert here because I think there just might be a new product on the market that is a good contender for the title of Ultimate Zombie Apocalypse Handgun. Up until now, I have said, probably guns like the FN-57 or the Ruger 57, those would be perfect zombie apocalypse handguns. Because, one, they hold a lot of rounds, 20 plus 1 rounds, 30 if you get the extended magazines, and the rounds themselves are kind of small and light, so if you carry a lot of ammo with you, it's not going to be as heavy if it was a larger caliber. And it doesn't have to be a huge caliber because zombie skulls are obviously pretty soft. I mean, in the documentaries on TV, you see people squish them under their boot all the time, or 6-year-olds stick knives through their skull, so their skulls must not be very hard. But even if they're normal hardness, an FN-57, Ruger 57 shooting a 5.7 round, 5.7 by 28 millimeter round, will definitely penetrate a skull, especially at close range. So they were great for the zombie apocalypse. The only real problem with them is the ammo itself. That small ammo that makes it real light and easy to carry is also rare and expensive. It's hard to stock up on it because it costs a lot and it's hard to find. And in the zombie apocalypse, you're probably not going to find a whole lot of it. Most gun shops I see have like 2 or 3 boxes of it. They don't ever have a ton. So it isn't perfect for the zombie apocalypse. Well, Smith & Wesson is putting out a new gun now that is based on their 5.7 by 28 millimeter gun. The M&P, I believe it's M&P 5.7. This new gun is the M&P 22 WMR. That's right, it's a Winchester Magnum round. It is a 22 Magnum. This is the first really nice 22 Magnum, or potentially nice. I wasn't real impressed with the Smith & Wesson 5.7. I like Smith & Wesson, but they didn't exactly hit it out of the ballpark with this one. In fact, I don't even know if they got in the batter box. The 5.7 I saw at SHOT Show was more like, just someone flung the bat at the ball from the dugout. It was definitely not a home run. So wasn't real impressed with it, but I can see where this one might be nice because, like I said, it is chambered in 22 Magnum. And that is a much easier to stock up on round. It's a less expensive round, and it's far more common than the 5.7 by 28. So if this gun is good quality and it works well, it could be a perfect zombie gun. It holds 30 rounds in the regular magazine. Imagine what an extended magazine would hold. And like I said, 22 Magnum is a perfectly acceptable round for penetrating zombie skulls at close range, even at moderate range. So it's more than capable. Now, like I said, this is based on their 5.7 gun. So it's got a lot of the same features. It's cut for an RMR. It has a front fiber optic sight. It holds 30 rounds, like I said. But it does have a manual safety. That's the one thing I don't like about it. But it does have a manual safety. I mean, I guess that's good in the zombie apocalypse because not everybody shooting is going to have real good safety training. And it may not even be available in the zombie apocalypse. A lot of these trainers might go out of business in the zombie apocalypse. So who are you going to learn from? Well, nobody, I guess, if they're not around to teach you how to do something that people have been doing for 100 years without them, without them there to teach you how to do it, how are you going to be able to do it? But that's a different story. So, like I said, does have a manual safety, is 30 rounds, does have fiber optic front sight, just a really nice gun overall. Now, it does have the newer style trigger that Smith & Wesson is using that is a huge improvement over that old 2-piece trigger they used to have that felt like it was going to break if you pulled it. So that's an improvement. And one thing else about it I like is it's not a striker fired gun. It's not as good as an external hammer gun, but it is a single action internal hammer gun. So you're not dealing with a striker mechanism, you're dealing with a slightly different mechanism there. But overall functions very much like a striker fired gun. Like I said, looks like it's going to be a pretty good gun. I could see very well where this would be a great gun. I could see very easily this would be a great gun for the zombie apocalypse. And like I said, 22 Magnum, so much easier to get a hold of than 5.7 by 28. So if you're looking to stock up for a gun for the zombie apocalypse, this could be one you could look at. I mean, there's not a lot of good 22 Magnum guns on the market that are high capacity, especially not 30 plus rounds. I know a lot of this is where a lot of people are going to say, but what about the PMR 30, that's been around for a while. That should get the title. No, it doesn't get the title because of one small problem. The PMR 30 is great, except for the fact that it has a tendency to activate its self-disassembly feature when you least want it. And that's probably not going to be a good thing in the zombie apocalypse. You don't want to have to be gluing your gun back together after every time you use it. And since Smith & Wesson doesn't have that same feature, I'm thinking this is going to be a far better gun. That's the reason I didn't ever recommend the PMR 30 is because of that. But like I said, the Smith & Wesson should be different. So if you're like me and you're always constantly concerned about zombies and the zombie apocalypse, I mean, I think it's probably our number 3 threat, you know, right behind werewolves and politicians. We've got silver bullets for werewolves. I don't know what we can do about politicians, but, you know, we can do our best. But like I said, if you want to be prepared for the zombie apocalypse, you want to have high capacity and a capable round that's still easy to stock up on and light if you got to carry a lot of it, and more than capable getting the job done if the zombies come for you, this is a gun you might want to check out, the new Smith & Wesson M&P 22 WMR. All right, everybody, and speaking of werewolves, like we did a second ago there, if you want to be registered to win a free silver bullet, go on over to Patreon, become a patron of the channel. If you sign up as a $5 or more patron, or raise your current patronage by $5 or more in any given month, you are registered to win the free silver bullet that I give away every month. So go on over, support the channel, support Pets and Vets and TYM Triple P. If you want to support TYM Triple P specifically, you can go over to tympistolproject.com. There's links to both of these in the upper corner of this video. So go on over, support the channel, get yourself a chance to win some prizes, because no matter which way you do it, you're registered for the friend drawing. So go on over, become a patron, support the channel, and possibly win a silver bullet. And with that, I am out of here. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe until I see you again.